Ever wonder why some people just see things that others don't? Why they seem quiet but when they finally speak, it's like they're dropping wisdom bombs. It's not magic. It's because they're deep thinkers, and once you know what to look for, you'll realize being a deep thinker is a rare superpower most people completely miss. Here's the thing nobody tells you. Being a deep thinker can feel lonely. When everyone's racing to keep up with trends, small talk and whatever's trending on TikTok, you're sitting there wondering about the meaning behind it all. It's easy to feel out of place or misunderstood. To help you tell if you are truly a deep thinker or not, here are 9 traits of deep thinkers that can't be faked. Number 1, you easily forget normal stuff. This one's weird but totally true. Even though deep thinkers are always thinking, it's usually about big stuff. Which means regular life details sometimes just fall away. You'll be in the middle of solving some huge idea in your head, and forget you were supposed to pick up bread from the store. You might deeply love your partner and completely forget your anniversary. It's not because you're careless. It's because your mind is busy solving the mysteries of the universe, not remembering milk and eggs. And yeah, sometimes you'll get called out for it. But honestly, that's the price of having a mind that never stops spinning. Number 2, you're very observant. Deep thinkers tend to say less and observe more. This isn't just about noticing obvious stuff, it's more about really seeing beyond plain sight. The way someone avoids eye contact when they're lying. The tension in a friend's voice when they say, "I'm fine." The way people act differently when they think no one's watching. You catch all of it, little details that most people completely miss. And because you're so observant, you don't just accept things at face value. You need time. Time to collect facts, study behavior, piece together the full puzzle before you make any judgment. That's why you're not easily influenced by trends or loud opinions. Sure, sometimes it annoys people who want quick answers from you. They'll ask something simple like, "What do you think about this?" Expecting a fast reaction. But you take a breath, think it through, and only speak when you actually know what you're saying. And when you do decide, you've already turned the problem over in your mind 100 times from every angle. So your final decision isn't a guess, it's a masterpiece. Number 3, you prefer your own company. Deep thinkers are often introverted, and it totally makes sense. Deep thinking isn't exactly a team sport. When you spend hours lost in your own thoughts, connecting ideas, questioning things, you're just not craving parties or constant gossip. You love your space. You recharge by being alone, thinking, reflecting, and clearing your vision. It's not that you don't like people, you just don't need constant noise around you. When you do socialize, you want it to be real, meaningful, not just mindless small talk. Because let's be honest, talking about the weather gets boring fast when your brain is busy wondering about time travel or human nature. Number 4, you're endlessly curious. As a deep thinker, curiosity is baked into who you are. You don't just accept fate. You constantly ask why. And why are things this way? You probably find yourself going down rabbit holes all the time. Maybe you start reading about bizarre topics. You just love learning. It's exciting to you. New information feels like opening presents. You never know what you'll find, but it's always worth it. And because of that, you know a little bit about everything. You're the kind of person who can randomly explain why the Mona Lisa is so famous, how black holes work, and ancient civilizations, all in the same conversation. Number 5, you're socially awkward, and it's misunderstood. Deep thinkers usually struggle with the subtle stuff. Small talk about the weather? Forced smiles at awkward parties? Nah, that's not your thing. You don't hate people, you just don't see the point of talking for the sake of talking. And because of that, you can sometimes come off as distant, snobby, or even rude. But really? You just crave real conversations. You'd rather have a 2-hour deep dive into someone's dreams, fears, and life goals than a 5-minute gossip session about celebrities. And honestly, that makes you way more genuine than most people. Number 6, you're a natural problem solver. When you spend your whole life thinking deeply, problem solving becomes second nature. You're not just reacting to problems, you're anticipating them. You can spot a mistake, a weak link, a bad pattern way before it explodes into something bigger. And because you've trained your brain to think at a high level, you naturally look for solutions that aren't obvious to others. While others are stuck in panic mode, you're calmly working out a solution. Your thinking is like chess, always steps ahead. Number 7, you're fiercely independent. Deep thinkers tend to walk their own path. Early on, you realize that not everyone thinks like you, and that's fine. You learn to trust yourself, rely on your own judgment, and enjoy your own company. You're not scared of being alone, you actually need it to recharge. You don't crave group approval or need constant validation. You build your life based on what makes sense to you, not what's popular or expected. And because of that, you're harder to manipulate, harder to fool, and way more self-sufficient. Number 8, you are not interested in mainstream culture. You're not impressed by whatever's trending. Deep thinkers usually find most pop culture kind of pointless. All that celebrity drama, viral dances, the latest reality show meltdown, it just doesn't excite you. You might even sit there wondering, why do people waste so much energy on stuff that doesn't even matter? It's not that you are a snob. It's just that surface-level entertainment doesn't fill your mind the way real learning, deep conversations, and meaningful experiences do. You'd rather read a mind-blowing book, learn a new skill, or explore a weird philosophical question than keep up with the Kardashians. Number 9. Overthinking is both your blessing and your curse. And here comes the reality check. Deep thinking almost always turns into overthinking. You can take a tiny issue and spiral into 1,000 different scenarios in your head. What if you said the wrong thing? What if you made the wrong decision? What if you missed something important? It's exhausting. It keeps you awake at night. And it makes you way harder on yourself than you deserve to be. But, and this is important, it's also part of what makes you so sharp. You see connections others miss. You notice potential problems before they happen. You learn faster, grow faster, and adapt better. You just have to remember, not every small thing needs your full mental deep dive. Sometimes it's okay to just let it go. If you are to take one hard truth from this video about being a deep thinker, let it be well known to you that it can make life harder sometimes. You'll often feel misunderstood. You'll carry mental weight others don't even realize exists. You'll wrestle with questions that don't have easy answers. But you'll also see beauty, meaning, and truth in places most people miss completely. And in a world drowning in noise and distraction, being someone who thinks deeply is one of the rarest, most powerful gifts there is. If you found this video interesting, make sure to like and share it with someone who would appreciate it. Now don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. You can also check out our other videos.